All right, so here we are. The bio for Boarrior. Boarrior. Resilient, dirty, and tirelessly aggressive, the Boarrior are miniature battering rams for the Legion of Arethyr. Because of their predilection for muck and filth, they are often sent out to tackle the most unpleasant missions the Legion has to offer. Perfectly willing to cast their cumbersome weapons aside in favor of their thick skulls and brutally massive tusks, the Boarrior are always armed, deadly, and ready to destroy anything in their way. So, Boarrior is another Mythic Legion's race, an anthro race, and I have particular affection for this because it reminds me of a javelina. Do you know what javelinas are?
Nope.
Javelinas are animals native to the Sonoran Desert of the Southwest. They're wild pigs, and they are vicious, nasty little guys. As a matter of fact, our condo association in Arizona often sends us emails around this time saying, do not put out Halloween pumpkins because the javelinas will eat them and they will hang around and attack people. And pigs are incredibly strong. Regular pigs, javelina pigs, I don't know how much experience you have with pigs, but they're strong. They'll eat anything.
Pigs.
My family had some relatives that had a farm, and it's rumored that once a hog ate the tail lights out of a truck.
I don't think it digested
Plastic tail lights. I think he just ate them for some reason. He was in a mood for ingesting plastic. But I'm also told that if you have a dead body, a good way to dispose of it is to throw it in front of a bunch of pigs, and they'll just, happily munch away. So nasty creatures, and super duper strong. I know that because I once had to shoot a pig, and because my cousins raised it for 4-H, and nobody wanted to kill it, but they wanted the bacon because they were emotionally attached to it. So they said, "Here, you take it, you shoot it." And
I missed and shot in the leg.
no, I had to shoot him. I had to shoot him, and they don't die easy. They have very thick skulls, and bullets tend to ricochet when they hit the thick skulls. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Boarrior, very, very cool. I love everything about it. I love this muddy muck on his teensy little hooves. I like the fact that he's shorter than your regular Advent of Decay, say, night figures. I love that difference in scale.
I bet he'd be a lot taller if his head was facing upward and not straight.
Well, I will show you. Hey guys, look at this. I used the wing adapter to add some comically undersized vampire wings. I love comically undersized wings to my Vampire Knight, and I think he looks awesome. But anyway, I digress. I was just using that to show you the scale. What's awesome about the Boarrior is all the colors in his armor, beautifully colored, nice silver accents. Of course, all the spatter and everything gives him a real, gives the armor a real lived-in look. These pauldrons have all these nicks and stuff and battle scars. Same with the helm.
He's got coppery on his ears.
Does he?
Yeah.
What does he have? Oh, a little bit of copper?
Yeah.
Oh. I did not notice that. Coppery accent on the ear, huh? He comes
I don't think that was intentional.
with his tail. Your eyes are better than mine with this tail. Let me see. I gotta take my glasses off. Yeah, he does. I think there was a little bit of a
Is it on both sides?
defect right there. Is it on this side?
Nope.
No, hey, you spotted a paint defect. That's the first paint defect in all of the Advent of Decay Mythic Legions figures. Obviously, it's not a big deal. I couldn't even see it. But oh, here's another one, like a tiny little one right there.
That's not bad.
Oh, okay. So then there's the weapons that he comes with, which is this bone. What would you call this? Axe? Yeah. Very cool. The way it's painted up makes it really look like metal, and this makes it look like a leather strap, and the bone makes it look like bone. Then he's got this mace, which is a new one that I haven't seen before, but pretty awesome for crushing skulls. And then he comes for
thick pig skulls.
If the skull's even thicker, comes with this battle hammer. So 3 different weapons, and then of course the 3 different wing adapters. So if you want to put wings on your Boarrior, you can actually see a pig fly. And this is what that might look like. See here. With the wing adapter. I know somebody's going to do it. That's good. Joke's going to be too good to resist. So let's take Boarrior and put him up against some of the other pigs and hams and hogs in my collection and see how he stacks up. Huh? Let me see. First, Bebop.
Fair fight, you know.
When you tell Boarrior to come out and play, wouldn't it be cute if he came out holding the little Bebop action figure?
I have no idea what Bebop is, but yeah.
Bebop is from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's one of the bad guys.
Is he?
Yeah, and so I love that little tiny little Bebop action figure. Ooh, yeah, there.
Maybe do a scale of he's an action figure holding an action
Okay,
figure.
well, do you know about Meat Sweats? He's another mutant hog. He's just a new figure from the
He's holding a meat tenderizer.
Teenage Mutant action figures. Yeah, he's holding a meat tenderizer, although it's a tiny little hammer.
It's got a bone.
And I got him just because he's like a disgusted mutant with boils all over his gigantic stomach. He's terribly fat and out of shape. And disgusting looking, but awesome nonetheless.
His knees are permanently bent.
His knees are permanently bent under the ponderous weight of his
Belly.
Magnificent belly. Yeah, that's Meat Sweats. Here he is up against the 4 Horsemen's own Helm of Zamn. See, that's how this is from the 7th Kingdom series, so you can see a giant warthog next to Boarrior. He's gonna like, hey, daddy. Shut up, kid. Never knew your mom. I'm a warthog. You're a javelina. Oh, daddy. So yeah, this Helm of Zamn, which is pretty cool, but nowhere near as, I guess, true to life, because he has elephant feet. And the reason the warthog has elephant feet is because they all use the elephant buck, but still cool nonetheless. A couple of pigs, who is also are the pigs in space. So there you go. Awesome. Miss Piggy. So he can hang out with her. How does Miss Piggy talk?
I'm not about to try to talk like Miss Piggy.
Kermie's been out of the picture for a while, so maybe she'll go for Boarrior. And then the most recent awesome pig-like creature, although this is a pig with horns, is the Gomorian Guard from Star Wars. Why do I always get those mixed up? Oh, man.
They're the same thing.
No, Star Wars.
There's no difference.
This one, I love this figure. This is probably my favorite figure from Star Wars Black Series so far, because his loincloth is so soft. Feel that. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, that's really something. Oh.
Stop being a pig. A chauvinist pig. Stop. Yeah. No, it's super duper soft. And how do you like his diaper too? And it hangs over his diaper. It's amazing. So, Boarrior, I think, is my favorite, but this is a close favorite, right? They both have axes. Look at that. This one looks like a Muppet. So he's probably has a better chance with Miss Piggy because he looks like a Muppet.
Oh.
Oops.
Alright, took him down.
Oh.
Does his jaw open?
No. Does his jaw open? No.
I don't think so.
No, but this guy's does, so that gives him a leg up. Look at open, close.
We can bite him.
Open, close, open, close. Gomorian Guard. And you have to buy 2 Gomorian Guards, at least, so they can Gomorian Guard something. I have another one that's still in package. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty stiff competition right there just for Pig Action Figure of the Year. We're going to have Kermit decide who's better. Hey, this is
Kermit decide.
Kermit the Frog here.
I've heard of Kermit decide.
I go for a Gomorian Guard because it's not easy being green. All right, so one more thing. I guess I'll just take you through the articulation on this little piggy here. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. He's got a hoof that twists and goes back and forth.
That's about it.
Rocker ankles. He's got full range of motion, swivel, and bend, obviously, on the hinge on the knee. He's got a mid-thigh swivel. He's got all the range of motion that all the other figures have. So he can dance. He can shake it. The pauldrons are nice and soft. He's got a articulation point on his tail. And then the arms, of course, the same range of motion. The little bit of a wrist, not a
Ab crunch.
Ab crunch, yeah, a little bit of ab crunch. The head is limited by the pauldrons. You're gonna want the pauldrons on, otherwise it's gonna look weird. Up,
look naked.
Goes up this much, goes down that much. Of course, without the pauldrons, his head will swivel around 360 degrees. But why would you want that?
You can have a backwards head piggy.
The arms can go up about that high and down, unless you get the pauldrons off. And then against you get the elbow swivels and hinge, and you have the mid forearm swivels. Then you have the hinged wrist and the swivel on the wrist as well. So he's a nicely articulated little piggy. It's this. I think this is the second beast of around using this buck around this size. The other one would be the bog goblin, and that's also another one of my favorites. I love the diversity in the line. I love the fact that they're different sizes, and I think Boarrior is a definite must get.